Hello, 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 everyone. Are we excited today? I am excited to be here today with you all. Oh my goodness. So today I am honored to stand here as a strong, powerful voice, not a fading trace of an echo. Today I'm honored to be here and share in this historical moment in time where the atmosphere is shifting and the winds have changed direction. As a passionate advocate for victims and survivors of violence and abuse at the hands of an intimate partner, also known as domestic violence and abuse, as it stands, statistics tell us that based on reported cases, 1 in 3 women will experience some form of domestic abuse in their lifetime. Although abuse is not exclusively a women's issue, we cannot ignore the fact that 95% of reported cases of domestic abuse in this country are a result of victimization of women. As we have learned most recently, abuse happens often, whether it's within a consensual intimate connection or an associated coercion for the benefit of favorable position, title, or some form of career success. Either way, it is oftentimes not immediately reported. Silence has been the underlying theme in the connection of these incidents. Fed by fear of rejection, disbelief, and public humiliation, victims and survivors across the globe have lived in a fog of silence while battling demons of guilt and shame. But not today. Right now, each of you and myself are standing in the gap to raise our voices, ending the silence.
Yeah!
The most memorable, as has been commented on all day, and recent scream heard around the world was just a few weeks ago when the women in this great state became one voice by pouring out to the polls and voting for the candidate that respects a woman's prerogative.
Yes!
Ladies, you shook up the world. All the world was watching Alabama, and in a tsunami wave, we flooded the polls and turned this red state blue. And I have to give a special shout out to the women who reside here in Madison County, my place of residence. Watching the election night results via social media, I was proud. In the spirit of the male celebratory high five or fist pump, whenever there's a touchdown or a first down or a fourth down, depending on what team you're on, I felt a collective finger snap, hair flip, and throwing of the shoes for every woman who voted for Doug Jones in this state. We shook up the world. So now we must diligently continue to press on our leaders and representatives to give women's issues and challenges the attention they deserve. I stand here today highlighting domestic abuse because at one point in my life, it was my issue. An issue I held in silence from family, friends, co-workers, church members, and at times even myself. Sadly, I know I'm not alone. Many of you can relate to my message because you too have walked your passage in silence. We didn't necessarily know what our superpower was in those times. Just making it from sunup to sundown without an argument or battle of some sort was our greatest accomplishment and ray of hope for change. Today we understand that our unity and ability to be authentic in sharing our stories, connecting and supporting these individuals who will stand on the city, state, and nation's Capitol hills and choose to, regardless of party affiliation, do what is right for us. Because without us giving life, there would be no them.
All right.
So I leave you with these thoughts. We received a grand thank you and standing ovation this year at the Golden Globe Awards when Lady O stood beautifully at the mic and stated, "I want to express gratitude to all the women who have endured years of abuse and assault because, like my mother, they had children to feed and bills to pay and dreams to pursue." Furthermore, she stated, "For too long, women have not been heard or believed if they dared speak the truth to the power of those men. But their time is up." I want to add to Oprah's sentiments, our silence has ended. Be aware, be empowered, and vote often. Thank you.